How's it going? I'm Ian, and today I'm going to show you a couple of ways to create articles and topics. So the first one is going to be inside your project, you'll have this topic clusters area. And this is where when you signed up, it automatically generated some, but you can also click new topic to add your own, like most beautiful poison dart frogs, for example. And you can also, like, let's look at this one. How about blue poison dart frog? We're going to click this and generate 5 new target keywords. Okay, and so we've got a few good keywords here. How about habitat and distribution? Then we're going to generate 5 new content ideas for this keyword or keyword phrase. All right, the content ideas are coming in. And let's see, an ultimate guide detailing unique ecosystems of the blue poison dart frog, focusing on habit characteristics, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go with this one for now, and I will click this plus sign to create a new article. I'm just going to put ASDF for the title because it's going to create its own much better title later on. I'll click start editing, and it's going to open the content editor. And all right, so here we've got the article settings. I'm going to enable live research there so that it goes to Google and Google Scholar and finds good, reliable sources, trustworthy sources, and is able to use the research data from those as well as cite or reference them in the article content. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click save. We can go over settings in another video, and I'm going to click generate all. But before I do that, I will explain that you can click generate brief. The brief is generated, and then you can edit it to your liking. And then you can click, after that, there will be generate content outline, and you can click that and it'll generate, and you can edit it to your liking again. And then after the content outline is there, you'll be able to generate article. So that's a way you can do it if you want more control. You know, if you're a content writer and you're used to, doing that way, then you'll probably like that method more. But a lot of users will just go generate all, and it's going to do it all for you without any further input. So we're just going to wait. It's going to start generating the brief soon, and then it's going to generate the content outline. Then, because we have live research enabled, when it starts the article generation process, it's going to start doing that live research based on the research queries that are in the content outline. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video here and come back after some of this has generated. All right, it has completed the content brief, and you can see here we've got a lot of detail, something that any content writer would expect to have when working on an article. We need to know who we're writing for, how long it's going to be, more detail about the target audience, the target keywords, a basic high-level outline. And down here, we also incorporate some semantically related keywords that we want to include in the article to help us achieve topical authority. And if I go down here, you can see the outline is streaming in as well. And when you look at these, it says query ID 3, query ID 4. These are the search queries that it is going to use when it performs the live research for the article in Google and Google Scholar. And we have data tables enabled, so that will generate an information table in the article. And I'm going to pause the video again and come back when the article is generating. All right, so it is now starting the article generation process, beginning with performing live research, where it's going to Google and Google Scholar, and it is using these search queries here, like habitat characteristics of blue poison dart frog. It's going to look that up, and then it's going to collect the research and the links to those sources and those websites, and it's going to provide that research information and those links so that the AI has access to current and trustworthy information. And that's our way around the hallucination that can happen if you just ask one of these AIs to generate an article for you. Cool. As you can see, it's completed the research, and now it is streaming in. It generates all the sections in parallel now, so it's about 8 or 9 times faster than it was a couple weeks ago. So that's cool. Yep, so just each section of the outline is generating all of those, and it's using the research it collected for each section. And the result is that we have a quality, well-researched article. It's already 2,600 words and counting. All right, so the article has completed generation, and that's an interesting frog. Do you see what I see? That frog has some traction. It's got an extra leg. So we can click regenerate image and let's see what it comes up with. Meanwhile, while it's generating that, it takes like around 30 seconds or so. Let's go over what we see in the article. So we've got a lot of content here. We've got 2,773 words, and we've got inline links to trustworthy sources that were gathered during the research process. And we've got an information table here. And if there's any section that you don't like, we're like, man, this section is just needs some work, then you can click regenerate section, or you can of course edit yourself however you want. I guess that is it. Let's see how that image turned out. Do we still have too many legs? Ooh, that's looking better. So cute. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is how to create a new article when you already have an idea for the content and you just want to get straight to doing that. If you remember, before we were in this topic cluster area, we were brainstorming and getting the content ideas and keywords and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and click this little button to minimize that. And then you can see down here, we've got a few articles. This ASDF one, I just had that from before. I'm going to delete it. And this journey to the Amazon, exploring blue poison dart frog habitats, that's the one we just did where the frog had weird legs and then we regenerated the image and whatever. All right, so I'm going to click new article, put the article title if I have one in mind, or if I just really wanted to replace it with its own idea, then I'm going to just put something placeholder like ASDF or whatever, target keyword phrase, that's, the target keyword that you have in mind. So how about how to care for a yellow poison dart frog at home? And then for the content idea, the ultimate guide describing step-by-step how to care for blah, blah, blah. I'm going to click start editing. And then here we are at the content editor, just the same thing as before. I'm not going to go through it all again. It's just the same. So I just wanted you to know about that option so that if you already have an idea for an article or already have like a list of keywords that you want to create articles for, then you can go ahead and just, create them in there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or need any help along the way. I'm here. You can email me at ian@topyc.io or just reply to any of the emails that we've sent. All right. Thanks and have a good one.